everyone, it's my K-Shopper. Today is February 14th, 2021. Happy Valentine's Day! And 2 days ago was the Lunar New Year, so Happy New Year in the lunar calendar. If you don't mind me explaining in this video, since it just turned the new Lunar New Year, I want to explain the Korean age system again, just in case some people out there have some misunderstanding. So my mom's generation of the Korean people, they always went by the lunar calendar to celebrate their birthday and when they turn 1 year older. So for my mom, when I asked her about it, she's like, yeah, I always consider this day, Lunar New Year, when I turn 1 year older. But then later with my generation, I guess with us in our 10s, 20s, or 30s, is that they consider the solar calendar January 1st as when you turn 1 year older. And so usually that's the common knowledge between all Korean people, is that on January 1st, solar calendar, everyone, has the common agreement that that's when you turn 1 year older. But for older generation Koreans, they still go by this lunar calendar age system because they grew up like that. So that's why, that's still some confusion, right, with the solar calendar and lunar calendar. But on March 1st, when it's Wonho's birthday, and I really conclude everything about the Korean age system, I will tell you guys what is the current and common modern way Koreans are doing the Korean age system. That will be on March 1st when I could finally conclude about it. My mom, being the older Korean generation, she really considers the Lunar New Year as a really big holiday, and that's when we all turn 1 year older. And so on this day, we traditionally eat tteokguk, which is a rice cake soup, and eating tteokguk on this day is like symbolizing we are gaining 1 year older. So I ate that with my mom, and she also cooked a lot of different various foods, and we just ate together and celebrate the day. And that's it. Happy Lunar New Year. It's the year of the cow. So happy year of the cow, and hope everyone again has a really great 2021 from here on out. On to today, February 14th, being Valentine's Day. I prepared some yummy goodies that I want to eat and show to you guys. But not only today being Valentine's Day, I actually know a lot of people born on Valentine's Day. So happy birthday to you guys. But that's also why I prepared these yummy things, and also to kind of celebrate, it's a Lunar New Year. So let's just celebrate everything in general. So the dessert I got today is one of my favorites, and it's newly made, I think, from a couple months ago. The thing is, I first heard about the dessert from Wonho when he posted it on the fan cafe saying it was so delicious, and I was like, I have to find it because it is the best thing I've ever heard of, and I'm sure it tastes delicious. So I've already tried it before, but this is my first time trying this particular one from this cafe. So let me show it to you guys. It is called a croffle. So that's how you say it in Korean, but I think in English pronunciation is a croffle, I think. So it is the mix of a croissant with a waffle. Can you see that? So it looks like a waffle, right? But it's made of the bread of a croissant, and it is legit the best thing I've ever tasted. But I am curious if they are making this kind of croffle in other countries too. So please do let me know if you do have it in your country. This one is a cream cheese strawberry flavor. You could kind of see it there. And on the bottom there, I think it's just regular syrup, maple syrup there. Wow, can you see how beautiful it is? I am so excited. I know I'm going a little bit too hardcore on desserts today, but they only sold it as a 4 flavor set. So yeah, so here are the other 2 flavors here. I think that's do you know that cookie called Lotus? So that's like a cookie Lotus croffle there, and on the bottom there are Oreos. You see the Oreos? Oh my gosh. I am not gonna eat this all today because that is really so overboard for me. I do want to try a little bit of each one and let you guys know how they taste. Let's get into mukbang time. So this one is the croffle that has cream cheese and some strawberry syrup on it. Wow. This cream cheese frosting, it's not really frosting. I don't know how to explain it. It's not legit cream cheese. It's some kind of really amazing cream cheese sweet concoction with strawberry. That was absolutely delightful. Wow. So the second flavor, I thought at first it was just regular maple syrup, but actually you can see there's some jam, right? So it looks like an apple jam with cinnamon. Wow, I am so excited. But another thing I want to compliment about this cafe, the croffle. Do you see how thick and fluffy this croffle is? So the texture also when you bite into it is so good. I taste the cinnamon, I taste the apple jam. Wow, that again was very delightful, like a nice fall taste of apple cinnamon. The third one now was with that lotus cookie on top. Now the thing is, there is some kind of brown syrup on top. No idea what that could be, so let's try it. Oh my goodness. This lotus cookie croffle, it is legit the sweetest out of everything so far. And that brown syrup thing, it tastes like some kind of brown sugar concoction. Of course, all blends well with how the croffle is and the lotus cookie is. That so good, so super sweet, but so good. Lastly is the Oreo Croffle, which I assume is just gonna taste like chocolate, but let's get into it. So I assumed it was only gonna be chocolate syrup with the Oreo, but I'm pretty sure this is Nutella. This is... Yeah, that does not taste like chocolate syrup. This is with Nutella. Wow. Again, that's genius. Nutella with Oreo and Croffle. So with me ordering from this place for the first time for their Croffles, I wasn't sure if they were going to taste good because I have tried other places that make kind of stale Croffles, but thankfully this place, they legit have made the best ones I've tasted so far. Now, the thing is, it is so sweet, so full of sugar. I think I'm going to have a sugar high for a couple hours now, but the flavors and the way they made the Croffle is all really well made. Wow, I am so happy. This already has started my Valentine's Day quite well. Out of the 4 flavors though, I think my favorite was probably the cream cheese and strawberry one, just because I felt like the cream cheese really goes well with the Croffle compared to the other flavors. But all the flavors do taste good, but I felt cream cheese was more complimentary. In my opinion, I like a Croffle, just a plain Croffle with no added toppings to it. Like, the added toppings are really good, of course, but it is so full of sugar. I think this entire video I'll be on a sugar high now, but yeah, just a plain Croffle. The texture, the way they made the Croffle, it was just all very nice and well, and just, you know, that alone can make me happy. So that ends today's mukbang. If you guys don't know, today in Korea, February 14th, it is Universe app, and they're having a free concert to anyone who downloads the app. You can watch it for free, and it has all the artists that are using the app, and they are gonna perform together. And I'm not sure if it's gonna be live today or if they already pre-recorded, but that's gonna happen in a few hours. So I thought for today I will show one of the paid services that you could do inside the Universe app that I've never done before because I'm a little bit scared. It's been a week now of me paying for the Universe app and trying it out, and so again, after a few more weeks of using it, I'll give you guys my review. But one of the paid features that you could do in here is calling the members privately. Now, it's not a legit private phone call. Like, I'm pretty sure it's an AI voice of them, and it's gonna be like kind of simulating how I would be talking to them as in a private phone call. And this is why I'm a little bit scared, because it's gonna be kind of creepy, because I know it's not them, but it's just the AI feature, and like it's gonna be what's the word? It's gonna be making the responses according to what you want. Again, it sounds creepy, right? But yeah, that's why I would like to show it on video, just to give my reaction and showing you guys how it works. Including my membership fee, I also paid for all 6 members to like read their chatting, but also to call them. So, you know, I'm really gonna do a full out review since I'm doing for all members. And so the call feature, since you guys know my bias is Gihyun, let's go ahead and do Gihyun first. Here's Gihyun's info, so you can see there that I could go into his chat or I could call him. So for the first time, I'm gonna call him, and now it says here to reserve a call. Oh, interesting. So, okay, so let's reserve it and see what happens. So after clicking that button, it says here, choose the way the artist will speak to you. It's so it says here like talking informally. You know, in Korean language we have the formal and informal language. So informally is like talking like friends, and it says here the second option is any, okay, and then the third option is formally. So like, you know, I mean, some people might like formally because, you know, we want to be like, I don't know, it's like all different kinds of feelings when it comes with the Korean language and how you speak. So with me, you know what? I'm gonna choose any and see how that goes. So I'm choosing any. The next step just says to choose the artist I want to talk to. So it only shows up Gihyun. I mean, he's the only one I selected. So next for Gihyun. So the next step is that it says to write your name that you want the artist to call you by. So I'm just gonna use my regular name. You could use any name. You could even use like any kind of nickname that you want them to call you by. But me personally, I'm just gonna put in my regular name. Okay, and the next thing, it says the situation. So we have 안부, 응원, healing, morning call, 생일. So I'll translate, like it basically means, so it means like, do you want to do like a greeting, a support message, a healing message, a morning call, like alarm call, or your birthday? For now, I just will do a regular greeting, so I'm gonna pick that one. Okay, and then it says you can reserve it on what day and what time. So right now it's about 2 p.m. here, so I'm gonna reserve it for... Oh, that's interesting. So I guess it's gonna call me, and then I'll pick... Oh, wow, that's gonna be kind of creepy. Okay. Okay, but no, maybe it'll be interesting. Okay, anyway, so right now it's 2 p.m., so I'm just gonna reserve for 3 minutes later. I think 3 minutes is fine to wait. So when you buy the membership and with the artist like thing, so I can't choose to not have the phone call, so it comes with it. So I have to use this phone call thing, otherwise, you know, I'm gonna be wasting my money. I bought for all 6 members, so they gave me 6 phone call coupons, but I'm not sure if it's only for each member I can do it, or maybe I want to do all 6 and put only on 1 member. I'm not sure. So after I get this phone call with Gion and see if that like uses a phone call thing, I guess, and then you know, I don't know. So, but then, you know, again, it's kind of creepy, so I don't think I want to do it for other members, or maybe I don't want to do this again after I test this out, but it's gonna be coming in like 1 minute, hopefully. Gosh, you know, the thing is, let me rant a little. This app is also, for me, living in Korea, it's still a very wonky app. Like, you know, sometimes it logs me out and sometimes it doesn't load, and then I have to like restart the app and then load it up again. Overall, it's doable. It's not like impossible to use it. Like I heard from some of you guys, like you can't even open the app, but for me, it's, you know, doable. I just have some struggle with it. But yeah, okay, so let's wait and see. It's not a real phone call. Okay. Okay, so it just comes as like a notification here. So, okay. Okay, do I just open it? Okay, wow. Wow, that is interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna answer it.
여보세요? 안녕? 반가워. 연습하는 내 모습을 지켜봐주는 팬들이 있어 힘이 나. 내가 또 전화할게. 뿅.
So as expected, of course, it's in Korean. He didn't say anything fancy. He just said, "Hey, I'm recording, or I'm practicing now, and then you know, you guys like the fans watching me gives me strength, and then I'll call you again." I'm like, I don't think you'll call me again. I have to reserve it for you to call me again. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to like reveal what the message is, you know, just in case. I really don't want Universe to come after me if they find my video, so I'm gonna cut that up of what the video message is. I thought like, would it be like a creepy AI thing where like I have to respond back and then it's gonna respond back to me, but no, it's just basically like a recorded message of, you know, as just her Gihyun sounding like a robot. So it's just all like an interesting technology. Like, you know, Gihyun did not actually record this. Like, you can just tell like it's just a robot like putting the words together and then using his voice to. Anyways, that's just interesting technology. And the thing is, in that phone call, he did say my name. You were like, remember I type in my name, but I wrote it in Korean, so he said it my name in the Korean like pronunciation. But I don't know if he would be able to say it in English. I should I try that next time? Maybe in the future video I could try that next time if he could say my name in written in English. But I think if you guys do buy for it, I think you should probably write your name in Korean so that it could sound more natural, since he says the whole message in Korean. That's my opinion on that. I thought the phone call feature would like use up per time I use it, but actually it's just, you know, you could use it for each member unlimited during the whole time that you pay for it. So that's good to know. So I'm gonna use it for all 6 members, since, you know, I paid for all 6 members, and I'll hear their weird robot AI voice. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. It is kind of weird, but again, I will plan my full review about the Universe paid app in the near future. And this concludes today's video. So February has been quite busy. You know, Monsta X just released their new Japanese single. Like, the music video came out yesterday, and I personally am a fan of it. It's very nice. But, you know, then there was some sad news that a big earthquake happened in Japan last night. And, you know, thankfully, I read the news this morning that there were no deaths involved. So I felt like maybe because it happened late at night that everyone was asleep, and so they were all like safely in their houses that I hope are earthquake proof. But yeah, so thankfully it seemed like no big issues happened. But I hope anyone out there who's watching this video and you're in Japan, or you know someone in Japan, I hope all you guys are safe, and that hopefully there's no more big natural disasters happening. But just always guys, be safe. You know, anything can happen at any moment. So yeah, I'll be back soon to like give some reviews or to show some items. Recently, yeah, I helped you guys buy lots of Urban Decay products. Like, I have definitely done many orders for Urban Decay, so it's gonna be a little bit crazy once all that makeup arrives. So then I'm gonna be doing my best to really ship them out to you guys as soon as possible, so you guys can look forward to that if you've done the Urban Decay order with us. Until then, happy Valentine's Day, happy Lunar New Year. Hope you guys have a wonderful weekend and week ahead of you, and see you guys again super soon. Bye.